Alright, what's good YouTube, and welcome to WPF Week 5 Team Builder. Before the match today, we come hang out. It's going up against the Durham Dragonairs. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Durham first, not Dragonairs. I want to quickly say, if you see in the battle that the layout doesn't match up fully, it's because I'm actually re-recording this Team Builder. Because when I originally recorded both the Team Builder and the battle, I did not have the correct layout in the background. I unfortunately used the NPBA layout. Didn't notice it at all. I'm pretty sure I even set the team name of the opponent for NPBA. So yeah, I'm sorry, Mams, but I'm re-recording the team build at least. Yeah, we're going up against Mammzalot, which I really want to say Sir Mammzalot because it just makes sense. But it's Mammzalot. He has a very interesting team that consists of Dragapult, TERA, Chi-Yu. So yes, that is the second TERA. Chi-Yu we're already facing. Landorus, Therian, Urshifu, Rabbit Strike, Scissor, Screamtail, Clodsire, Hisuian Electrode, and Oinkologne. So incredibly good 6 mons, like the top 6, incredibly good. Clodsire, very solid. Not like incredible, but very solid. Hisuian Electrode and Oinkologne, kind of whatever. Like, I think Electrode can have some matchups where it can be decently good, but I don't think this is one of those. We have decent answers in like a Moongus. Dashburn can kind of take a hit. Garchomp is not too bad against and stuff like that. So I don't think it's going to come, but overall, it's not the worst mon, but it's definitely not a good mon either. Now, main threat on Mam's team is going to be the Scissor. Scissor is a massive threat. Bullet Punch wrecks our team. Well, it doesn't wreck our team, but it makes it so pretty much all of our win cons, or our best win cons, cannot win this match easily. Chin Pao is amazing in this match if it wasn't for the Scissor. Scissor is the one mon that Chin Pao really do struggle with. We can do decent damage with like a Crunch, but I don't think he's going to switch Scissor into a Chin Pao and take a Crunch. He's just going to have it in the back so Chin Pao can never win. We could potentially run like a substitute set, but I went over a bunch of different sets with Chin Pao. I just couldn't figure it out, so we'll see when we get to it. Other mons to look out for, as always, of course, is Dragapult. Dragapult is always a good mon. Now, I don't think Dragapult is the worst for our team, as we have Shin Pao, which is not bad. We have Regieleki, which can outspeed it. We have Dashburn, which is not like a terrible check. Like, it's not a great check, but it's not terrible either. With Chi-Yu, big threat, especially because it's a Terramon. I do think my opponent in this matchup is gonna run like Terra Poison or Terra Steel to hit the Dashburn, because they can hit all of our other mons with just a stab move. So you just need the move for the Dashburn specifically. And I've already shown that I'm willing to bring Dashburn for Chi-Yu once. So you know that's very likely. Other than that, I think we can kind of handle most of our opponent's team. And I guess we can talk more about it as we go into our own team. So first on our team this week, as usual, we have Tom the Shin Pao with Black Laser, Sword of Ruin, Crunch, Ice Shot, Sucker Punch, and Psychic Fangs, 64 in HP, 2v2 in attack, and 102 in speed with Adamant Nature. We're running Adamant because we're just speed creeping the Screamtail. I can't, like, you know, hit the Dragapult speed, and we might as well get the extra damage with Adamant. The reason we're running Crunch and like Ice Shot, Sucker Punch, those 3 moves specifically, are because I fell together with Jolt, which is one of my friends that helped me build for this week. We felt this was like the best combination of moves. Ice Spinner could have been on here to hit like Lando, but that's the thing. It pretty much only would be for the Lando, where Crunch hits like pretty much everything else, and Sucker Punch is like the overall better priority. But we still wanted an ice move, so we opted for Ice Shot because it's a secondary priority. Can hit like a potential Choice Scarf Landorus. Or if we know Dragapult potentially is if I fear that Dragapult is a Cobra, I can click the Ice Shot instead. And of course we're running Psychic Fangs at the end because we want to be able to hit the Clodsire still. It does decent damage to that, but also the Urshifu. It's mostly there for the Urshifu. I need to have Psychic Fangs on this, otherwise I cannot touch the Urshifu, so that's why we're running it. Next up on our team this week, we have Edison, the Regieleki with Ecto, Bolt, Transistor, Terra Blast, Volsurge, Thunderbolt, and Charge Beam. 24 in HP, 4 in defense, 252 in special attack, and 228 in speed with a Modest Nature. Just speed creeping a Choice Scarf Chi-Yu, I'm pretty confident it was. Pretty standard Regieleki. We're going Terra Ice again, even though a Terra Ice is bad because of the Scissor. It is so good offensively in this matchup. It makes us so we can hit the Dragapult, the Lando, the Clodsire, like, you know, all the mons we typically wouldn't be able to hit. You can make the argument to go for like a Terra Water to resist Bullet Punch, but that means I don't hit the Dragapult. That means that Clodsire is Water Absorb, which I personally think has a good chance of coming should Clodsire come. I just can't hit that at all. So I opted to go for Terra Ice in hopes I can deal with the Scissor before I try to go for game with potentially Leggy, with potentially Shin Pao. We'll see when we get into a match how we're going to deal with it. And I'm running charge beam because I kind of just needed a last move. I didn't feel like any like extreme speed and stuff like that was that good. So charge beam to potentially get the +1 can actually end up mattering a little bit. We'll see when we get into the match. Next up, we have Jerry plus his family, the Mammzalot, with Wild Lynch, Technician, U-turn player, Population Bomb, and Tidy Up. 2v2 in attack, 4 in defense, and 2v2 in special attack. Speed. We're doing this to speed creep the screen tail because, as I talked with Jolt about, well, actually, he suggested it. Because if the scream tail is gonna speed creep our guard jump anyway, it might as well also put that little bit of extra speed so it speed ties with our Mammzalot. So that's why we're doing the same. Because realistically, we don't need bulk on our Mammzalot. We would speed creep for like a Chi-Yu, but we don't really need it. In that regard, it doesn't make that, like, it doesn't make the big difference there. So being able to get the speed tie, potentially getting a tidy up off on the what's it called, scream tail, can be really, really good. If this thing gets a +1 and Scissor is not there, it pretty much just wins. It pretty much just wins. I don't think they have much they can do. Like, I guess Aqua Jet from Urshifu will also be kind of annoying, but Scissor does way, way more with the bullet punches. But even then, if we have decent HP, bullet punch won't kill us. Like, it cannot kill us from full. So this thing is really good as a win con. We're also running Play Rough over Bite because there's a small chance he could run a Cobbleberry for Chin Pao. So running Play Rough, which does about the same as Bite, the calc becomes about the same because this is 90 and Bite is 60, and then 60 plus the Technician boost becomes 90. So yeah, we're running Play Off to avoid that the Cobbleberry potentially. Next up, we have Goober, the Earthworm with leftovers, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Spikes, and stuff like 248 in HP, 2v2 in defense, and 8 in special defense. This is just generically defensive, really good for Clodsire because of Earth Eater, same with Landorus. Landorus can rock superpower, but if he does that, he gets a -1 attack and -1 defense, which means we do more damage and we can take another one if we need to. Spikes and Stealth Rock, both, mostly probably Spikes, are really, really good in this matchup. Our opponent's removal is not good. It is the Scissor, and Scissor is going to come offensively this matchup, I guarantee it. So I don't think they can really remove a whole lot. So if I can get a lot of hazards up, that is perfect. But the problem with Earthworm is it is a little bit of a reliability when it comes to like a Shifu can kind of just come in on it, doesn't care too much. Same with Dragapult, doesn't care a whole lot. Like it takes a good amount of damage from Heavy Slam, but it can just hit us with like a flamethrower or something. Chi-Yu is really good against this. Now we are rocking Earthquake, so Chi-Yu can come in, plus it also hits the Scissor. Scissor can also kind of set up on us if it is Sword Stance, but I do think Choice Band is slightly better this week just because Choice Band and Bullet Punch really can go off to some extent. But yeah, we brought Goober mostly for the hazards. I could have brought Garchomp, but I felt like Goober was slightly better because we also wanted him on, like he'll deal with Scream Tail in some scenarios. Next up, we have Spike the Dashburn with leftovers, well big body, Play Rough, Wish, Yawn, Protect. 248 HP, 8 in defense, 252 in special defense with a Careful Nature. Really standard, straightforward Dashburn. Just special defenses to take a hit from the Chi-Yu. I do expect Chi-Yu to be Terra, Poison, or Steel. I think it makes sense in this matchup. I have shown that I'm willing to bring a Dashburn against the Chi-Yu. So I think it's very, very likely that it will have something that can hit the Dashburn. Now I'm running Yawn this time around instead of like a Body Press or Stomping Tantrum because I'm uncertain on exactly what typing they'll go with. And having Yawn to scout out some different stuffs against like a Scream Tail, against like an Urshifu, a Lando, we can take like a hit if we need to and whatnot, and just Yawn can be really good. It's a good way to sort of also just have some interruption against our opponent while I'm talking like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh at this moment. But it's a good way to like disrupt our opponent a little bit with the Yawn. And lastly on our team this week we have Kuma, the Slowbro with Rocky Helmet, Regenerator, Surf, Psychic Flame from Thunderwave, 248 HP, 2 in defense, 8 in special defense with a Bold Nature. Basically just physically defensive to punish a lot of U-turns. I think Lando's going to U-turn a lot. Urshifu, if it comes, going to U-turn. If Scissor is not banded, we can swap into a U-turn on that thing and let the Rocky Helmet chip a little bit. Same with Dragapult, though Dragapult's a lot more scary because you can just click a Shadow Ball. And I say Shadow Ball is pretty spammable this week because my normal type is a Mammzalot, but you know, that's just something we had to deal with. But yeah, that's our team this week. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment for Teambuilder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'm now heading to the battle, so peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube, and welcome to WPF Week 5 battle. We are going against Mammzalot, coach of the Southern Sandsliders, and he brought the Chi-Yu, the Scream Tail, the Scissor, the Dragapult, the Urshifu in the land. Pretty much what I expected. I thought maybe Clodsire has a chance of coming instead of like maybe Lando, but even then I don't think it's that... I don't even think it was that viable that was gonna come. I feel like this makes Regieleki better if we can get rid of Scissor. Regieleki becomes instantly better. But even then, Screamtail is an issue. Like, Chi-Yu can take a hit. Like, we need a lot for this matchup. Yeah, this matchup is rough. But let me just say it like that. It is rough-a-ronies. Holy is it. How much does Slowbro take from... So, basically, I'm thinking I'm going to lead with Earthworm because I want to vomit out hazards immediately. I think that's very important in this matchup. Yeah, we're going to lead... I think I'm just going to lead Goober. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna lead Goober. I think Hazards is very, very important in this matchup in order to win. He doesn't have removal, except for if it's Scissor, which I don't know if Scissor has removal. This it could. Realistically, he doesn't need to run. Like, U-turn Bullet Punch is the only offensive move I think he maybe needs to run. I'm gonna try and vomit out some Hazards immediately. I'm just gonna lead Goober. If he leads Lando... if he leads Lando, which, like, there's a decent chance he leads Lando, so I'm assuming he's packing superpower on this thing. Earthworm. I know. I think I'm just. Of course he does. He did lead. Okay, so he does lead this. This is really, really annoying. Not what I wanted to see for lead. I'm gonna lie. Like, I did check how much the Slowbro take from a Bandit U-turn. We take so much. The problem is, if I go Slowbro right now, right? So let's say I go Slowbro, right? And he, what's it called? U-turns. He goes into Chi-Yu or Dragapult. If he goes Dragapult, that's an issue because I don't switch to Dragapult very well. If he goes Chi-Yu, I have Dash Button for safety. Do I stay in and call him? Because he has to be banded in order to kill. And even if he's banded, it's actually a roll. I kind of want to just spikes, I think. Because he's gonna read Slowbro. Slowbro is just an easy switch. So he's probably gonna think, okay, this guy is gonna go Slowbro, I'm gonna U-turn. I don't think this thing gets anything like normally to deal with Slowbro. He might actually, he might Sword Stance here, right? Because just go for like damage immediately, which would be really, really bad for us. Like, that would be really, really bad. Okay, so the worst thing this thing can hit Slowbro with is like a U-turn, which would then let him swap out, I suppose, or like a Trailblaze. I'm just calling it. I'm calling he's gonna either click U-turn or he's not banded. He has to be banded in order to kill Earthworm. Earthworm's health is... It's kind of important for Scissor. Yes, he did U-turn. Oh, my heart. My heart. He did 9... He is banded. Oh my god, he is banded. Oh, yeah, he's banded. Okay, banded or Shifu. Not what I expected would come. I thought Scissor would... he could be double banned, like this is a good chance, but I thought Scissor was going to be the choice banded in this matchup. I feel like it just makes sense. Like, Bandit Bullet Punch is so good against my team, against... Like, anything that's not Slowbro, Bandit Bullet Punch kind of just punches a hole in to some extent. What's your switch here, then? It could be the Scissor, like he switches into Scissor now. Which we'll see. If he does that, what's my plan, then? Is it to stay in... Oh my god, wait, there's nothing! Goober, I need you to have a little bit more attack. Just get your specials attack down to like a 30 and put the 30 points into attack, so you now have 115. All of a sudden you're king. I love you, Goober. He goes Lando. Okay, that's fine. Landers. I'm not that Landers. So he could have superpower on this. He might, he might think I'm Chobbleberry. Well, he sees the lead though, but he might have thought I was Chobbleberry since I stayed in. He's like, okay, he's Chobbleberry. So I think he's gonna superpower now because, well, that was his intention was to superpower so that he could pop like a Chobbleberry, right? Yeah, this thing does not get defog anymore. So do I want an additional? Let's see. Additional layout spikes would hurt Screamtail, Scissor, Chi-Yu, Dragapult, and it would hurt anything that's not the Lando. I think this thing an additional layer of spikes is... Oh, he has taunt on it. Okay, so it is kind of like a defensive variant. Okay. I mean, I heavy slam, right? I could go Slowbro on him setting rocks up. I could go Slowbro on him U-turning. What would he go to? He'd probably go back into Urshifu with U-turns, right? I'm just gonna get the chip again, I think. A chip on this is not bad either. He's not leftovers, we now know that. I think that tells me there's a chance this is Yachiberry, right? It tells me there's a chance this is Yachiberry. Also, we did 21 after the Intimidate. Wait, this is offensive Landorus then. Landorus. I think this is actually offensive Landorus then. But how much we did? We did, yeah. It's kind of, maybe it's like max HP variant, kind of. Yeah, could be like a max HP, max attack-ish variant. Taunt, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Superpower is my guess. No, you have to have U-turn. I feel like. Yeah, no, okay. So he has. This can switch into Landers 10 out of 10 times. He cannot hit it. This is the hard, like 7% is the hardest. I kind of wish I wasn't taunted, right? Because then I could just get more spikes up. I mean, if he's smart, he goes Urshifu here. I feel like that's just the correct play, right? Like, there's no reason not to go Urshifu, I feel like. You know I'm leftovers, so you know you can Trish ban close combat pretty easily. I think a Scissor, okay. Okay, is he... I guess I'll get to see if he's defog on this thing, I guess. I don't really have a good switch to this, I'm not gonna lie. If he is defog, I still think I'm gonna set up some... If he's Sword Stance, this could be it could be a losing play if he's Sword Stance. How much does... If he is... Life Orb, I guess, would be like the absolute worst thing at this point. If he's like Pounce, Sword Stance to Sloper. Oh, that's really bad actually. That means Sloper just dies. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. Oh, that's really... Wow, if I don't swap and he's Sword Stance, that's... But I don't have, like, I didn't bring a Mungus, but even then a Mungus is not good against this. I don't have a good switch. Like, I thought about bringing like a defensive Typhlosion because it's my best answer to this thing. It's so wild. I guess I could have brought Garchomp. Yeah, I guess defensive Garchomp might have been it. Yeah, that probably actually would have been the best play. Oh, fuck, do I switch? What's the chance he's Sword Stance? If he's Sword Stance, I might just lose. I'm gonna go Slowbro. Sword Stance! Oh god, my spleen! I can already feel it. I can already feel the spleen. Oh god. Oh lordy. Oh hell. Oh no. Oh god. He was Sword Stance. Easy. I might just lose here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I might just lose. This Scissor was such a menace to my team. I don't think there's much I could do. I have to... No, when you're this, you have Pounce. But even then, U-turn kills me. If he's Life Orb... Okay, if he's... Well, he's not Leftovers. He wasn't Heavy Duty Boots. So... I have to give up Amon now, I think. Okay, what is it Pounce does? Again? Pounce. Okay, it's target speed. Okay. I mean, I have to... Oh, yes, X Scissor. Okay, not what I mean, I had to get... There's nothing I can do. I had to give up Amon there. There's legitimately... And... No, it's not like... He took Rocket Helmet, okay. Regieleki, can I Volt Switch? I don't even kill Volt Switch. I have to Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's the only thing that kills. That's annoying. I mean, I have to. It's the only thing that can kill. He might just Bullet Punch for the damage. Like, it does so much. Like, he can go pretty freely Lando here. I wouldn't put it past him. Even if he goes Lando, I actually don't think I can afford to TERA, because the minute I TERA, I just lose to this thing. I'm really starting to not like Earthworm just because it's so easy for the opponents to just take advantage of it. Yeah, he went way more aggressive than I did, and I think he's winning on that now. I mean, if I had been like... If I had gone, what's it called, if I had gone with the end defense, Goober, maybe. Yeah, no, he has to go land. Like, don't get me wrong, this is the perfect play always. Also, I'm thinking this is Landostherian. I'm thinking this is what's it called, Gotcha Berry. Now the problem is, I think he's gonna U-turn here. That's the biggest issue. I think he's gonna U-turn. So I guess zero reason to not. You know what? Instead of charge beam, I should have ran magnet rise on this thing. Because he couldn't touch me then. Yeah, no, he didn't. Like, he didn't. What's it called? Respect the magnet rise charge. Magnet rise. Okay, if I Terra Ice and he's Yachi, I do. Yeah, actually, I said he was like max HP, max attacks. I think I should kill. But the problem is, if I go Ice, I just lose to Scissor. Like, immediately. Okay, I guess I know it's not banned. I know it's not life hold now. Right? Full punch just annihilates me. Never mind then. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I just know if I go Goober, I'm gonna go Spike, I think, like our dash one. And I'm gonna yawn on the Scissor if it comes in. Is he U-turns? I figured he would U-turn, like that's why I went this. Now Scissor is such an issue for my team. It's such an issue. I'm gonna yawn. I can't afford this to set up. Like, I would rather, I literally would rather take the hit, I think, than do, because I think I lived the hit when he's not banded. Because he wasn't liable either. He might be Metal Coat, I suppose. Metal Coat is like a roll to kill me. I'm clicking. I know he could very well just click Bullet Punch to get the damage off, right? But I'm clicking Yawn so he can't set up for free. Like, that is literally the reason. That's also that's the reason why I went Dash Bun instead of Earthworm, because then I can make sure he can't set up at least. The setup Scissor just wins this. Like, I need to get in a position where I can come in with, you know, it's because all of my offensive mons are just so weak to the Scissor. Like, even if I brought Garchomp, it's not like Garchomp is super great against this. Like, it's better, I guess, but it just loses kind of to Dragapult. Wow, he goes hard Screen Tail, okay. I mean, I think I'm gonna take this. He could Encore me, which would be a little bit annoying. Right? Let's just switch. You switch back out to Scissor, I think, right? Mouse hold. Mouse hold on just Scissor regular. I know he's at max, like, Metal Coat. He cannot be live hold. I could switch, hot switch to mouse hold here, and I actually have a good chance of killing with just Pop Bomb as is. Yeah. Might be the play. So what does Scream Tail do to me? Because I don't think he's staying in. If anything, he's going to the Lando or to the Scissor, right? Is one of the two. I'm gonna wish. I want to scout a little bit with what he wants to do. Okay. Okay. He could U-turn, I guess. He can Earthquake me. I'm gonna yawn. I don't think I'll lose anything by yawning in this situation. Because he EQs, he does 48. I yawn him. I do have Protect. Actually, no, I get the Wish there. So, yeah. Kind of wish the Wish would, like, you know, stay. But, you know, it is what it is. Do a double yawn, predicting him to switch. I feel like I do, because even if he falls asleep, it's not the worst thing. But then again, he might actually just want his Lander, because if Lander goes to sleep, that makes Scissor such a pain. Yeah, okay, you do. I W. Whew, I did the W on. Thank you. Scream Tail. I mean, the spikes are putting in work right now. I'm not gonna lie, the spikes are putting in the finest of work. Lander is Therian, defensive. Even after Intim, Pop Bomb does quite a lot. Earthquake does do hefty chunk as well. Okay, if he Thunder Waves with this and just takes the going to sleep, that's really bad for me. Problem is, if I go Chin Pow, right? Do I live a Scissor hit if he's not banded? Oh my god, stop. No, the rocks makes it so I don't. Oh, that's so ass. Because I wanna hard Pow here, I think. I want to go for like a hard chin power here. I have to figure out a way to get out of this. Also, actually, I don't kill the I don't kill the lander because I didn't bring Ice Spinner. I guess I can go Regieleki, right? That covers the Thunder Wave as well. But that doesn't give me anything against Lando, right? Because I think he's Yachiberry. And I don't think I cannot afford to go into... I cannot afford to TERA yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard Mammzalot. Okay, so yeah, he gets the intimp first, and then I can go Mammzalot. I think this is the correct... I think this is my best player here. Landorus. So without the Intimidate, I absolutely killed this thing immediately, right? And I kind of want to do that. He can go hard Dragapult, but I can actually maybe stay in on a Dragapult. He has to be Specs to kill me then. Actually, Lando. So I want to click Play Rough, right? I don't want to click Play Rough. Because if I click Play Rough, and he goes Dragapult, right? I'm doing good damage then. Dragapult. Lando would put me within bullet punch range, which is like the worst scenario. I'm pop bombing. 11 crit. Shouldn't matter, I think. Just need to get all the hits. Don't know if that mattered. I don't know if it did. I don't think it did. I want to say it didn't. Dragapult. Okay, so this is screaming choice specs Dragapult, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is screaming specs, because I think if you're not specs, yeah, you don't... Meteor is like a chance, if you, but he's not leftovers, and this is specs. So I can go... I kind of want to go Goober. Alright, because even if he U-turns, Scissor is low to the point where I kinda... Like, it's at what, 54%? 54 with the spike up. Earthquake has a 25% chance of 2-hit KOing it. It does not get roost. It has to have close combat in order to kill me, which, I mean, it has, right? It's like Sword Stance, X Scissor, which I don't know why his X Scissor pounds is a little bit better. I don't know if you... Actually, no, never mind. X Scissor actually probably is stronger than pounds. I mean, I'm gonna go Dash Bun, right? Just hope he willows the... Thank you. Thanks. That's so funny. That is so funny. Well, big body. Big body is like the funniest ability to some extent. Okay, so it's not specs. That's interesting. He goes EU. Okay, I'm very much assuming this is gonna be a TERA EU here. So what's your switch? You no longer have your Lando, so I really want to go hard Regieleki because you do not let your Chi-Yu fall asleep here. I refuse to believe that. Regieleki can Volt Switch free. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Leg time. Even though it do nothing with like a goddamn. I can't Thunderbolt unless he's Svedef. I should 2-hit KO him, but if he's Wish Protect, it literally doesn't matter. I could Charge Beam. Dazzling Gleam does like an annoying amount. It actually kind of puts me within range of the... I want to Charge Beam actually, get the +1. Because I think he's gonna Wish. If he has Wish, I think he's gonna Wish. But even if I just Charge Beam, it's like pretty free to some extent. Because he doesn't have the... what's it called? The Lando anymore. Can this thing do anything to me that's like really bad? It can trick me. That would be the most annoying part, I think. It can set up screens. I'm gonna go for the Charge Beam, I think. Like, no matter what, we get damage, and if we get a +1, I actually did. Ooh, I said it's Calm Mind. Okay. Okay. So Scream Tail +1/+1, but we are also +1. We thankfully did get that. Okay, I 2-hit KO him. He has to have Wish Protect. So he has to be Calm Mind, D-Gleam, Wish Protect then, right? That is the only way I think you don't die here. Which is really annoying because I think there's a semi-chance you're gonna be that. I think there's like a semi-chance that's what you're gonna be. Like you have to have, on this set, there's no way you don't have Wish Protect then. This is annoying. I mean, he could also just fire off an attack now, and that puts me within Scissor range. So, which just makes Scissor really difficult to deal with now. No, yeah, no, he does do that. That's annoying. I mean, I'll get the Thunderbolt off. He's gonna go he's either gonna go Scissor or the Urshifu, but I think I'm just gonna have to stand and take the hit. Like, this won't win now, but it'll do damage. Well, it won't be able to win at all. Like, there's no chance of winning now with this. It does make Scissor, like, way. It makes Scissor so frightening. His Mammzalot is also, like, not that far from a Scissor range. Mammzalot. Yeah, no, Mammzalot is actually... Well, no, I know it's not banded. I know it's... Yeah, I mean... I hate this thing. I mean, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. Like, there's no reason to switch out because I died to rocks and to the Okay, what do I do? I'm at 87%. Mammzalot can come in and click Pop Bomb pretty freely. He can go Hot Hold if he wants to. Which Hot Hold is kind of bad. Don't lie. I can go Goob. No, he has close combat 100%. He's at what, 42% HP? How much does, like, can Goober, Earthworm, Earthquake does 18 to 22. Have I hit this like at all? Is all of this just a spike damage? I think it is. I'm trying to quickly look. I'm sorry, Mams, if you see this. I'm sorry. I think it's all spikes and Rocky Helmet damage. I legitimately think I haven't hit this thing, so I don't know how bulky it is compared. So I can Earthquake, and Earthquake has a small percent chance of killing, and then I can go Pow and Ice Shot. I think that's my best play. He's gonna Sword Stance, right? He has close combat here. If he's adamant, this is a roll. That's the problem. Goober! We believe in the goop! Now, I'm pretty sure I calc this as being banded. Pretty confident. Yeah, Searching Strikes. Pretty confident I did. Mammzalot to an Urshifu Rabbit Strike. Pop Bomb should kill it. Pretty confident I calc this as being banded. Flavor just does not do any damage. Unfortunate. I can U-turn, right? Can U-turn? Since U-turn, Will-O-Wisp, and Pulse is more like a support pulse. I can tidy up and just call him switching. Because if I tidy up, call him switching, do I kill Paul with Play Rough then? I should. If I tidy up, on his switch, I think I win the game then. How much does Urshifu Bandit strike just do? Urshifu Rabbit Strike, Pop, Aquajet, if it's Bandit, does like we would live if he switches here. I want to Pop Bomb so badly. But then again, he could just let this go down and go. Yeah, I'm just gonna Pop Bomb it. Oh, if I Pop Bomb and he goes, oh, I don't like that. I don't like if I pop, because if I Pop Bomb and he goes, oh, the thing is, okay, so he has to consider this as well, right? Because if I tidy up on his switch, then I think he loses. But if I Pop Bomb and he switches, there's a chance I lose. But I think I get off. I personally get better away with him, with me clicking Pop Bomb and killing. Like, I think tidy up is a little risky. You know, he didn't bring many monsters for me to set. Like, he didn't bring the Clodside. He didn't, like, scream to... Oh, he did go... Man, that's a play. That's a play. Question. Do I slow turn here because I think he's not gonna Willow? Dragapult. It's not Specs, I know that much. Or rather, do I tidy up? Do I tidy up? If he Drago Meteors, I die. I do die. If Drago Meteor. That is a little bit unfortunate. But if he Drago Meteors in on a switch to Spike, that's not great for him. I want to tidy up so. If I get burned, how much does... I mean, I still do about half. I think that actually might be worth. I'm gonna tidy up. If you Drago Meteors, you Drago Meteors. I think switching here is a little risky. Because if I switch to Spike on a U-turn and he goes Chi-Yu and it's TERA Steel, I think I just lose there then and there. Because I don't have... Tom cannot kill it. Yeah, no, I have to tidy up, I think, in this. Man, if I had tidied up on that switch. Ooh, that's actually interesting, because at the same time, if I go... Man, there's a lot of 50-50 because if I go Dashbun here on the Will-O-Wisp and get the +2 defense, he has trouble breaking Dash... no, Urshifu just crits. Never mind. Yeah, maybe he probably does Willow at that point then. I mean, he's just gonna miss the Willow, you know. He's just gonna miss the Willow. If you call it, it's not hacks, right? Isn't that how it works? I'm gonna tidy up. Plus, it also gets rocks away. Yeah, actually, this is probably the better play because it gets rocks away so that Pow doesn't have to take them. If I was Sword Stance Pow right now, oh my god. That would be so good. Sword Stance was like a Lumberry. He does just straight with damn. I mean, I want to go Pow, but the problem is he's going to Will-O-Wisp me. He's going to Will-O-Wisp, right? I shot the 72 to 85, but that's provided... Have I hit this thing? No, I think this is only... This is also... Man, I really wish I'd gotten more spikes up, because holy, they would have been so good in this matchup. Would have been so good. Like, he's taking so much damage from it. Actually wild. I want to Pow, and I want to... I shot so bad. I shot so bad. He burns Pow. Double eye shot would take him out. If I didn't get rid of the rocks either. I can take the chance that he's like... That I can kill him from here. I don't know how much HP he would have. I don't think it's the most, but it's not nothing. Oh, I'm gonna go Pow. I think that's the correct choice always. Oh god, this is... My insides, they're hurting. I hate it here. Also, the Chi-Yu I think wins because I haven't gotten damage on it at all. So I don't think Pow can kill it. The 50-50 from prep. Oh my god, I get it, he's Yachi because of Regieleki, but holy shit, I feel like that was risky. I guess I crunch. Like, yeah, so he is Fish Canvas. Sure. I mean, I yawn. I know he's gonna, yeah. Like, I knew he was gonna do this, right? There's nothing I can do there. GG. Man, that 50-50 from Prep. I guess going Yachiberry like double cover should be Reggie Ice as well. Yeah, I guess I should have seen it was that. I don't know. Feel like... Actually, I also feel like U-turn is a really risky move to click. Like, if anything, I feel like you hard swap or you Willow, you do one of those two things. I don't... Or even you Drago Media. I don't think you ever U-turn, because... If I click Crunch, I'm doing significant damage to pretty much everything. But I guess you go Urshifu, you have Aqua Jet, yeah, I guess. The crit on the U-turn is a little bit unfortunate. I don't think it mattered that much in the long run. Like, maybe it makes it so I don't die to Terra Poison, but I feel like it does. I feel like that's not correct. Like, I definitely feel like Terra Poison definitely would still kill me. Yeah, no, I don't think the crit mattered. Yeah. Again, GG to Mams. I'm not gonna sit here and explain too much because there's a lot. There was like a million 50-50s in this game, and honestly, had I gotten one, had I tidied up on the one switch where I pop bomb, like on the Urshifu, I think I win the game there. I think I legitimately just win. Because I had play rough for Polt, and he wasn't, what's it called, the Dark Berry. Like, even if he was the Dark Berry, they would have played around that. I would have killed Polt, pop bomb kills Urshifu, pop bomb kills the what's it called, Chiyu. So I definitely think it had a tidy up there, I would have just won. So yeah, it was a 50-50, and it is what it is. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below with thought of the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I will now head out. Peace, YouTube.